Finally, might as well do this. Hello everybody, this is Dunkel Dylan here, God of Chaos, and today we are doing a one-shot of What If Deku Was Omni-Man's brother? I don't know which type I did. I think I did, yeah, I did do Omni-Man's son, AU. Yeah, Omni-Man's son. Anyway, so let's get to it. For those who do not know who Omni-Man is, he is this in a place called the Viltrumites, which are technically Kryptonian, that has the durability of a Kryptonian and the bloodlust of a Saiyan. That's the best thing to explain what a Viltrumite is. But, anywho, that's Viltrumites for you. Anywho, so Izuku Midoriya is Omni-Man's sibling. However, Izuku Midoriya wants nothing to do with the Viltrumites. As a matter of fact, he's known as a disgrace to them, because unlike the others, he cares about survival, not the Viltrumite Empire. So we get to Midoriya pretty much on this planet, which is known as Earth. So Midoriya was already there. As a matter of fact, Midoriya has been around since medieval times, so he is the older brother of Omni-Man. And due to the older the Viltrumite gets, the stronger they are. That means Midoriya is going to be like almost 100, almost going to be like a really very old. Like he's been around during the Persian. He's been around when they came around. Anywho. So we start off at Midoriya in, I'm gonna say, 2045. Right. And in this one, only females have quirks. But there are some heroes who don't have superpowers, or just either they're gone through mutations. There are females who have superpowers and females who don't. So we get to Midoriya. Yeah, who was minding his own business. Until pretty much, as he hears, down on the ground, no! Midoriya thinking in his head, I've been through enough to know this is not going to end well for them. Hey, buff guy! Hey, you deaf? I said down on the ground! No. Get up. No, don't you have a life to live? Killing yourself is not going to work. What? What are you talking about? I'm saying if you continue this path, you're only going to hurt yourself more than you're going to hurt anyone in this room. How you? No, you never been through hell. On the contrary. Right, I know enough. But if you truly wish to do this, what's going to stop you? Yeah, definitely not me. But apparently, this is going to be interesting. Anyway, once them and Midoriya actually this is when the guy shoots Midoriya. By the way, this is like a double-barrel shotgun right in the back of the head. Midoriya turns around, not even phased. This is when he puts his hand like a karate chop away and completely decapitates the robber. Blood is all over him. This is when he just walks up to the counter. By the way, they've tried to rob your normal everyday thing. The usual. What? You killed him. So? What do you mean, so? Well, people die every day. I don't see your surprise. You don't see my surprise. Dude, I have never seen anyone do that before. Are you sure you're human? Midoriya thinking, this guy is really annoying. This is when Midoriya says, look. Look. It doesn't matter. Jet. Let's deal with it and go with the flow. Oh, it's not like anything new is gonna happen. I suppose. Well, good. Now if you excuse me, I got work to do. Anyway. Wait, where are you going? Simple. Well, I'm going home. Okay. After that, Midoriya went home. And pretty much doing what any person does. Get annoyed. Midoriya thinking, haven't seen a Viltrumite in years. I doubt I'm going to anytime soon. Besides, the Viltrumites haven't even sent another one here yet. So either A, they're not conquering the world, which is doubtful, or B, they're still trying to find the rest of the Viltrumites. Whatever. This is when Midoriya here walks out and pretty much just hears people fighting. Mostly he just sees two giant monsters anyway. I swear, if they drop something on my motherfucking house, I am gonna be pissed. Pissed. This is when Midoriya goes out. In case you're wondering why, he's pretty much doing his usual walk. Well, actually no, he does his usual jogging. When he gets closer to the monsters, he realizes they're about to squat. This is when he's going to crush a puppy by accident. Midoriya grabs the dog and, not even hesitating, delivers it to his house, and gets in the middle of the fight, grabbing both the monsters by the pinky and starts bending it. They both kneel on the ground. Midoriya pulls them both, ripping the pinkies off, and forces them to headbutt each other. This is when Midoriya goes through both of their throats with his full body. He picks them up and just throws them in the ocean. This one Midoriya immediately heads back home, moving so fast that the blood actually got off of him. Talk about dry cleaning. Once he gets home, he sees the puppy. In case you're wondering what type of puppy it is, I'm going to say it's like a puppy golden retriever. So this one he goes to the store again, but this time to buy dog food. And take care of the dog. Anywho, this is when they hear a knock on the. This is when Midoriya got back, but he hears a knock on the door. Or he ignores it by feeding the dog. And in case you wonder, this puppy is old enough to eat dog food, but he continues to hear his knocking. He goes to the door, and opens it to see a Viltrumite. Hello there, Izuku. Why are you here? What? I can't see my own son? Nope, you can't. Yes, because there's no other reason why you should be here. Besides to annoy me. Hey, mind your tongue. I am still your queen. You mean nothing to me. You never did, and you never will. Nope. I see we still have a grudge against us. No, I just want to have a life, unlike you. But the glory! What was glory going to be used for? Huh? You really are an ungrateful brat. Unlike you, I am grateful that I moved away from your ass. And done. So that means if you're here, that means Omni-Man. That means my brother's here, isn't he? You know too well. So is the others. Ochako, Mina, I could care less. You really don't care about the Viltrumites going extinct? Nope. There was no point in me even caring. Empire rise, empire falls. It doesn't matter. So I don't know why you're bothering me. Me ain't go. Shouldn't you be going, trying to conquer the world, or finding a mate? 8. Inko grins her teeth, but she flies off. He continues feeding the puppy. I gotta give you a name. How about Gold? Makes sense considering that you're a golden retriever. This is when Midoriya walks up. But this is when Midoriya pretty much heads to this local coffee shop that he goes to, which I'm gonna say is the Angelic Coffee. Speaking of coffee, this is when Midoriya drinks his usual cup of coffee. But this is when he hears, "You want a refill?" "Sure thing." Thanks, Monoma. No problem. This is when Midoriya sees a black guy. He did it again, didn't he? It was an accident. Well, Monoma, you're a terrible liar. You need to break up with him. You tried and you got that black eye, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I will talk to him. You don't have to. I insist. Unlike the rest of these people, you have my respect. When is your boyfriend going to pick you up? Around 2 o'clock? Stay here. Here. Why? Because it's 2:30. Because it's us. Your boyfriend should be picking up right now. Be careful. I'll be fine. This is when Midoriya walks out. This is when the guy rolls the window down. You Monomo's boyfriend? And if I am? This is when Midoriya goes to the car and pisses off the driver by scratching up the paint. What the fuck, man? This is new.
You have any idea how much this is gonna cost?
Also, you need to leave. You need to break up with Monoma.
What can you do?
I can make your life a living hell.
Hold on a minute. Daddy. Jesus. You act like a freaking xenomorph facehugger's got to you.
Anyway.
Oh, brother.
I hate it when that happens. Anyway, when Midoriya actually got over it, he pretty much. This is when Midoriya, the X, pretty much starts setting his hand on fire. Here, you really know what I'm not. You really don't know what I'm capable of. Oh, I do. You just don't know what I'm capable of.
Huh. Cocky. You're pretty cocky for a man. And who's dead.
This is when he shoots the fire, but it didn't work. This is when Midoriya grabs his arm and breaks it. Huh. Cybernetics, huh? Which means they're connected to your brain. That must hurt. A lot. But not as much as getting your body crushed by a car. This is when he puts his foot on the guy's knee. I'm only giving you one more chance. Yes. Break up with him, and you get to live.
Fuck you!
This is when he breaks his leg, and immediately the guy starts screaming in pain. Hey, I'm there. I'm waiting.
Alright, I'll break up with him!
Yeah, good. And if I catch you near him again, you'll end up like your car.
What?
This is when he grabs the car, lifts it up, and rips it in half. The guy's eyes widen. Then out of fear. Here, remember, I won't tolerate it. Now, leave before I change my mind and kill you, pathetic human. This is when the guy pretty much, wiggles away. Hey, due to him being in pain. This is when he walks back to the guy. This is when he walks back to Monoma. Are you even human? Nope. But not many people would believe that I am. I'm not. I suppose. Will you be alright? What? Oh, yeah, it's just... I just never knew you were that powerful. I like to keep it that way. Call me weird all you want. But I never liked people knowing how powerful I am. Just keep it a secret from me, okay? Hey, sure. Pinky promise. We're not kids. True, but there's no such thing as your inner child. Pinky promise. Thanks. See you around, Monoma. See you. What a nice man. Once Midoriya gets there, he gets back to his golden retriever, who is happy to see him. Hey, Gold. How you doing? Huh. You look like you're healing better. Maybe I should give you to Monoma. He likes dogs. Oops. This is when Midoriya walks off.
And luckily for him, this is when Midori... Actually, no, this is when we get to Monoma. And Monoma heads home. Hey, this is when he hears, hey, brother. Oh, hey, William. How are you doing? Pretty good. Just got back from school. He got you again, didn't he? Yeah, but he broke up with me this time. Really? Shoot. Normally? Normally? Shinzo does not do that. Normally he doesn't break up. Who convinced him? Remember Izuku? You mean the big buff guy? You mean the really big buff guy about as tall as fucking Brawly and has the fucking beard? Beard of Santa Claus? Has the freaking beard? Beard of an old version of Santa Claus? Oh, jet black? Act bald? Has a voice deeper and has a rough tone? Yep, that's the one. Shit. What did he do? He showed his true self, I guess you could say. What do you mean? When he was breaking Shinzo's leg brutally, the bone was sticking out and everything. What did he do? I can't say much. I promised him I wouldn't. Sorry, brother. You and your promises, darling. It's fine, I get it. Besides, I kind of like solving mysteries on my own anyway. Of course you do, brother. Just don't tell him I told you. Sure. I don't think he'll believe me anyway. By the way, the school is pretty much having a prom night again. There's been a lot of those lately, dude. We only had a prom night once a year. You found someone you're going with? No. Seriously? Well, you know Shinzo was not gonna go. Yeah, true. Why don't you ask Izuku out? He has to be at least 20 years older than me, dude. Dude? No one's gonna judge. Just say you're in an arranged marriage. Like anyone's gonna fall for that. Two men in an arranged marriage? Don't think I've been raped. Dude, I'm just thinking I'm not going. You? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, brother. With Midoriya, who's pretty much lying in bed, sleeping. Until he hears someone pretty much going through trying to get in his room. Midoriya pretty much getting his fist ready, and has the door open. But until he hears the door opening, this is when he grabs someone by the throat. He flips the switch to see someone. Oh, hello, Bakugo. Wow, you really got a grip. Why are you here? You know why I'm here. Here. This is when Midoriya just snaps his neck. And walks off. But this is when he actually this is when he drops off the head. But this is when he senses someone else is in the room. You can come out, Mina. No, you were never good at stealth. This is when Mineta looks at him with a furious look. You too, Chaco. So, the Furious Twins are actually here to kill me. You should have followed the Queen's orders. Your queen is weak, and a disgrace to the name Queen. They both get angry and attack him. This is when Midoriya just has Mina by the throat. Oh, and Ochako tries to punch him, but he dislocates her shoulder and knees her in the stomach to the point she pukes out blood. This is when also Mina tries to punch him in the face, but only ending up with bloody knuckles. This is when he just slams her on the ground so hard her face is all busted up. And then breaks her spinal cord. This is when Midoriya grabs them by by the neck. This one he grabs both by the head and crushes their skull like a grape. But then he sees someone else trying to go for his dog. Luckily, Midoriya is already in front of it. Trying to take my dog? Agita? Damn it. You really found me, huh? It will take a lot more than you to pretty much stop up that. You may be the fastest Viltrumite, but you're not the sturdiest. Nor the smartest, actually. Ida looks at the corpses. Huh. Didn't even hesitate. You and I both know that Viltrumites were born to die. But I know you don't. You always were a coward. Now, I'm keeping you alive to deliver this message. Leave me and the ones I care about alone, or there will be consequences. Inko Hasashi Midoriya. I can't say those words. You can and you will. And if she sends him, tell her to actually bring her best. Because I'm not going down without a fight. This is when Midoriya flies off. This is when Ida flies off. And let's say they actually find a location in the town. Let's say in an old abandoned church where the other Viltrumites are. Ida gets there quickly. Inko, who is pretty much... well, she's just sitting there on her feet. On the ground. You're back, and yet you didn't bring my son. I bring a message from him. And that is, leave me and the ones I care about alone. Inko Hasashi Midoriya. Inko's eyes widen and grits her teeth. And he says, if you're gonna send him, send in your best. Because I'm not going down on that easily. She gets so mad that she crushes just the statue that's right next to her. This is when Ida, not even hesitating, leaves. Because he knows he's gonna get his ass kicked. All Might? Yes, that's Queen. I want you to spy on Midoriya. Yeah. You do not want me to engage her? Engage him? No offense. And All Might, but I doubt even you could beat him. That man's heart is made of stone. But I want you to find out who he means by fret people he cares about. And try to see reason. Yes, ma'am. This is when All Might flies off. And Inko thinking, you really want to play with fire, honest son? Very well. Let's play with fire. When Midoriya, who's pretty much at home, who's pretty much there until he hears, hey, Midoriya! Huh? Oh, William. Monoma, what are you two doing here? Here. We came here to see you. Ooh, dude. Whoa, is that blood? A couple of people tried to rob me and kill my dog. Well, so I killed them. Wait, you have a dog? Look, this is when Monoma goes all happy and says, can we see it? Come on, dude, you're not gonna stop asking. Yeah, he's right here. This one he pulls him out of his jacket. This one he opens his jacket and shows this golden retriever. Oh my god, he's so cute! I need to find a dog sitter. We can do that! What? You heard me? Alright, I guess. That's great. Hey, what's his name? Gold. Gold? I guess that's a good name. And you do realize it's a she, right? It is. Oh my god, you didn't know? Well, technically Gold can be a girl name. Aren't there things called a Tom girl? Oh, fucking hell. Izuku. I swear, you can be silly sometimes. I guess I can. Midoriya looks up to see All Might watching him. And he just looks at him with cold, emotionless eyes. And All Might knows he's watching him, but he's not going to do anything. Are you okay, Izuku? Huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just saw something in the corner of my eye. Ah yeah, I know that feeling. Hey, we were wondering... Yeah? Have you ever... This sounds stupid. But go ahead, I will not judge. We were wondering if you can take... This is when William finally says it. We were wondering if you could take us to the prom. Brother! Both of you? Aren't you two siblings? Well, yeah, by marriage. We're both siblings by marriage. Rich. Monona's father is married to my mother. But mostly they're rarely at the house. And when they are, they're mostly busy. Mostly trying to take naps. So we mostly been looking out ourselves. What's the real reason? We want to make all the females jealous that we have this big burly man with a beard. Wouldn't people accuse you two of being males? That's the thing. We know how to rock a dress. Come on, dude. Dude, please? Fine. I do not see why not. Yes! Can you pick us up at 8? Sure. Can you take the dog with you? Oh, sure. Thanks. This is what... And he flies over. This is when Monoma and William says, oh, that remind... Where did he go? Maybe he went to get a suit. That could be it. This is when All Might tries to follow him, but Midoriya grabs him and sends him to the Grand Canyon. Midoriya, who literally is flying over him. You're quick. You've definitely gotten better, young man. You and I both know you can't win. So why are you here, besides to spy on me? Inko was hoping we could talk this out. Oh, I will not let you control something that I protect. What is in this world that you even care about? You don't even care about those humans. Actually, unlike you, I do. They both had a horrible past. They were not built to handle Viltrumite wars. Plus, I like the coffee here. That's what you care about only in this planet? The coffee? It's disgusting! To you, maybe. To me, it's better than the crap that you've been serving. Hey, my cooking is legendary. It's a piece of shit. People don't say it because it's the only thing we can't eat. It's literally grinded up, watery bread. Face it, All Might. You're the worst cook in the world. All Might tries to swing, but Midoriya counters it and knees him in the stomach. All Might spits out saliva and falls on the ground holding his stomach. You can't win. Remember? I'm the devil. Remember? I am something to fear. Oh, really? You're something to fear? Well, guess newsflash, I don't fear you. You. And yet you struggle to get up. Just remember, All Might. fight. I can kill you in a second. But I prefer to shame you than give you a glorified death. You really are a disgrace of the Viltrumites. No. I'm what the humans would have called a socio-psychopath. Now you excuse me, I got 2 mates to go to. You do realize I'll be coming after them. And I will be waiting. This is when he flies off. And All Might was just gritting his teeth. Midoriya finds a tuxedo. And luckily for him, it was a good one. Midoriya puts on the tuxedo and walks off into the room, into the ball. And he's actually there 25 minutes early. This is when Monoma and William show up. Wow, were you waiting for us? Only for 25 minutes. Shoot, dude, you didn't have to wait that long. I wanted to get used to the area I'm being in. Right. How do we look? You look more pretty. You both are more beautiful. Full than a statue. That was made for the gods. They both blush. You really know how to flirt. I speak of poem, not flirting. He kisses both of their hands and they're just blushing like red tomatoes. This is when Midoriya looks up to see a certain person with a mustache. Huh? Hey, that's Omni-Man. What's he doing here? I don't know. Well, don't most people have quirks though? That's just the females. There is one female hero. She's called Immortal. Well, War Woman, and there's also Endeavor, Hawk, and Mirko. Huh. Interesting. Let's go in. Right. And that's what they do. Once they enter, they pretty much start dancing with him. And lucky for him, he is like completely big. But this is when something crashes down, and pretty much he just sees them. And this is when he sees the rest of Class 1A. Who are they? Izuku Midoriya. Izuku? Why are they saying your name? Get behind me. Why are you here? We're here to avenge the people you murdered. I did not murder them. I defended myself. Oh, you know that, Jiro. And yet... here you are, open. I knew you would come. But I knew you were not going to be dumb. I knew you were going to be dumb. But pulling this, you and I both know Inko is not going to be happy. I thought you were just the scouts. We think that Inko should have killed you years ago, but he's killed you centuries ago. Huh? What? Well then, I challenge you all to a duel. If I win, you die. But if you win, then I'll go back to Inko. Deal. This is when Midoriya starts flying up. Let the games begin. This is when they start fighting each other. And William and Monoma are just watching in awe. Midoriya is holding pretty well. Let's say he's like Goku in Legendary Ultra Instinct in Super Saiyan mode right now. Because that's how powerful he freaking is. But only if it was like the darker arts. And Midoriya is hitting them all with dangerous and powerful moves. This is what, and he's saying, I didn't know he knew Kung Fu. I didn't even know he knew karate. And is he mixing boxing with it? Yeah, apparently. This is when Midoriya... This is when Midoriya pretty much starts fighting them all. This is when one of them tries to punch him, but he sucker punches them right in the nose. Moves out of the way and grabs one and crushes their head. The other one, once they try to gouge his eyes out, but this is when Midoriya literally grips rips the throat open. And the other one, well, let's say this one is Shoto, and he tries to gouge his eyes out too. And he starts talking all this shit about killing Izuku's dog and killing Monoma and William, but Midoriya grabs him by the lower jaw, and breaks it open, revealing the muscle tissue and the skin fiber, and the teeth that's loosened and gotten into the skin. The Shoto falls down, and Midoriya's eyes are just completely red. This is when Midoriya says, "Remember what I told you back then?" Flashback to the Viltrumite world. So, Izuku, you ready for your training with the superior man? If I wanted to be trained by an arrogant man, I would have gone to All Might. You know, one of these days, you're gonna have to learn something. I did learn something from you. And that is cruelty. Cruelty? Yes. This one he kneeing young Shoto right in the shin. Ah! You fucking game. But this one he grabs him by the jaw. Come near me again, and I'll make you eat your own heart. Now the flashback ends. This is when Shoto's eyes whiten and Midoriya punches to Shoto's chest and revealing his heart. And this is when he shoves it down in the throat. Oh, and this is when he says, "Now swallow." Oh, Shoto tries to scream, but Midoriya just crushes the head. He looks at Omni-Man, and Omni-Man just flies away. And this was my best suit. Sorry for the mess. This one, Monoma and William say, "That was awesome! How come you're not a hero?" Don't like taking orders. I can see that. Look at that was wow. What was that though? Let's say acquaintances I hope to never bump into. Were you part of a gang or something? I guess you could say that. We were not really known around here. I bet. Although I'll admit, I've never seen gang logos like that before. Different country. Shall we continue, or do you want to head home? How about we head home a little bit? And let's see if we can't get that blood off of you. What about your dresses? We're both wearing red dresses. It won't affect us. Besides, they're the same colors of blood. Even if it doesn't come off, it would be a lot difficult for them to even tell the difference. I see. Very well. This is when Izuku picks them up, and let's just say the rest of the people in the prom are fucking more traumatized than anything. This is when Midoriya goes there and literally... This is when Midoriya pretty much gets them home. And this is when they see Golden pretty much happy to see them. Hello, Golden. Hello, Gold. This is when she starts bouncing around, being happy. She starts licking him, but he makes sure he doesn't lick the blood. Sorry, I can't let you lick the blood. Actually, I got a dog question. Pause break. Alright, I am back. Anyway, this is when when they say, "Hey, Gold, will you want to help us wash that, Eddie?" This is the dog just wagging her tail so happily. Really? What? I wonder if I can turn her into a guard dog. No, you are not ruining this precious girl. Besides, we already have a guard person. Besides, we already have a guard dog. Who? I'm looking at him. I guess that makes sense. Anyway, let's get you all cleaned up. This is when they do. They go in the shower, and pretty much they didn't realize how really buff he is and the scars on his body. You know, one of these days, you're going to tell us about these scars. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. No offense, but we literally have fish people, aliens from different dimensions, and And also, let's not forget. We just saw you fly a normal human male, that has probably a quirk, or you're not human. But you just look like it. You two are fast learners, aren't you? Very. This is when William says, "Come on, dude, tell us." Very well. No. Oh. But this will mean you'll be a target. For who? Inko Midoriya, my mother. The ruler of the Viltrumites, mostly. Viltrumites? Viltrumites are these races of superpowered soldiers. Best way of saying it, think the body of the durability and the really of a freaking Kryptonian, but the bloodlust and the battle cry of a Saiyan. Yeah. We were born to fight, and we were born to kill. To make sure our population stays stable, they rule out the weak with the strong. The weak? You mean they kill? Yes. And unfortunately, the chances of survival, well, even if you were weak, are slow. Because then you would get a public execution either way. So you don't get to choose your life. No. You're either a weapon or not. So until then, and you train and train until you're ready for battle. That's what my mother did to me. What she didn't know is that I was acting weak until I finally left the planet. I managed to outspeed Ida, which was our most fastest. So those people are people of blah. Those people are a member of 1A. 1A? Highly trained kids, the youngest actually. They were the youngest ever to become the strongest members of the 1A team. So they're like special ops. They find and they eradicate 8 Viltrumites that went rogue. That's what they're trained for. Unfortunately, Inko was not expecting me to go rogue. She thought I'd be loyal to her to the end. But a person can change, and unfortunately, he didn't expect me to become what I am. Seriously? Yup. She thought I would stay on her side forever. So she never trained them to handle me. Only rogue or weaker Viltrumites who want to live a peaceful life and know they can't live a warrior's life. Now that the only ones that are now around is Zoro Hanta, Ida, and Mineta. You already know how the others died. Wait, then the ones that are at your house that robbed you were the one of the strongest. Bakugo, Mina, and El Chaco. Both of them are mates. Wait, so best way of saying it, we Viltrumites don't have emotions like you humans. Mostly we would see our lovers as pets or just for breeding. But we can feel love. It's just very rare for a Viltrumite to fall in love with something that's not of its race or in the code. I'm taking a guess we're the pets. Wrong. You two I do care about. I just don't know how to show it. But they both bluff us realizing how they like him, but he likes them. But with a soft smile, with a happy smile, they accept. You think your mother will come after us? I highly doubt it. Yeah. She has to now focus on making more soldiers. Why don't you just, do what you did to them? Kill her? I wish it was that simple. What do you mean? You keep what you kill. Literally. Which means I get the whole Viltrumite kingdom. So, if you refuse, I will forever be hunted down and we will never catch a 5-minute break. Like, hell, I wouldn't be able to enjoy my coffee. So you have to come. So, you can't kill her. Nope. Oh, now without taking the throne. Oh, unless I challenge her to a less bloody duel. If she goes down, that means her honor will be completely destroyed. But I still get the throne. Is there a way to beat her without getting the throne? Yep. Do the most disgraced thing to the point they never want me on the throne. And that is killing the children. Wait, what? You kill their mates, they go, and they see you as nothing more than a dishonorable person. Inko's too honorable. She knows that I won't do it, unless necessary. Or if she attacks someone we care about. But didn't you just kill Izuku and Mina? They're both warriors, and they're pretty much the tops. Bakugo was the middle. Oh, so if they're bottoms, and they know it, but they'll be at the Viltrumite kingdom. But I don't want to leave you both unguarded. Unless a certain someone wants to call, unless I have to call in that solid that my brother owes me. Your brother? Yup. Ain't that right, Omni Man? This is when Omni Man pops up. Normally you wouldn't be listening, you would instantly attack me. What gives, brother? I may not agree with your terms, but I do respect you, brother. So you will hold them off. As much as I don't want to, I am a man of my word. Good, then you can protect them while I'm gone. Does that include the puppy? Yes, Omni-Man, that includes the puppy. You did. It swore by Viltrumite oath. Omni-Man, and with an irritated look, damn it. Fine. I'll make sure they don't get hurt. Thank you. Don't thank me yet. But I'm going to risk Inko's wrath. You and I both know, well, she wouldn't kill you even if she wanted to. It would bring disgrace to her home. But I know you'll do it as well. This is when he flies up, and he immediately managed to get to the planet, then in about 3 seconds. With Omni-Man. So, can we ask a question? Sure. What was your brother like? He was a clever bastard. Everyone knew it. But he had something that most Viltrumite don't have. Brain and brawn. We're tacticians, but our IQ is pretty much as high as as much as high as any other human. But his IQ is higher than anything. How high is it? About a good 3,000, or 300. He can use 300% of his brain. 300? Yup. That's why my brother was so feared. He learned more techniques. He learned more combat training, and no one even knew. No one knew that he was traveling around the world learning from other martial artists. He even learned how to fight from a man named Battle Beast. Battle Beast was actually honored to train the Viltrumite. Battle Beast? Does he owe him a solid too? Correction, I do. This is when Battle Beast pops up. Whoa! Hello there. So, he called you too? No. I just knew something was afoot. When I heard that my apprentice took in 2 mates, I had to see them. Hi? You smell like blueberries, but you'll do. Huh? Ha. Now, when are they showing up? Now. This is when they see a good 10,000 Viltrumites. This is going to be a battle of glory of the gods. Battle Beast, you want to fight them while I defend? And of course. This is when Battle Beast attacks the Viltrumites in a glorious and brutal way. Hey, this is when he continues saying, "More! Bring me more!" I'm not trying to sound racist, but is his kind? Only him. Mostly Battle Beast's people are pretty calm and docile. Battle Beast, however, loves the thrill of the hunt. He wants nothing else but to fight and fight, finding the strongest person and defeating them in honor. This is when with Midoriya, who gets to the bottom, gets to the mates of the Viltrumites. Midoriya? This is when Midoriya cuts off one of the bottom mates' heads, and then he starts slaughtering both the mates and the children. That's right, destroying the entire empire. Here, the guards try to stop him, but they cannot. Blood and guts and brain matter are everywhere. The only thing they can do is just hope to God. The only thing they can do is try to stall him. But unfortunately, Midoriya was too powerful. This is when Midoriya managed to take all out the mates. Unfortunately, they never expected it. Midoriya comes back to the place, seeing Battle Beast. He's having the throat hold by Inko, and Omni-Man pretty much brutaled. But this one he yells, "Hasashi Midoriya!" So you her eyes widen of shock, revealing the blood. This one Battle Beast smells the blood on Izuku. I trained you well. What did you do? Go back to your empire and see for yourself. And see those corpses as a warning. I will not tolerate this again. And if you come near the planet I protect, I will come for you. And I will kill every last of my kind, just to protect my mates. And my brother. Remember that. This is when Inko immediately flies back to her home, just to see it completely slaughtered. Brutal. So brutal you can't even recognize the corpses of either the mates or the children. Midoriya flying back down, and all the Viltrumites now see him as a monster. Midoriya shows his intimidation and clenches his fist, but all of them immediately fly back to their mates, or what's left of them. This is when Battle Beast says, "That was a clever tactic. How'd you know that was going to work? You would have done the same thing to me if I got hurt." Fair point. I would have. But I must ask, why did you choose them? You smelled them. Pure of heart. Then also, take a better whiff. I can see why. Reminds you of your old self, huh? Yup. This is when as Monoma says, "So you were actually trained by this guy, huh?" Yup. This is Battle Beast. This is when Battle Beast hears a bark, and he goes, "Row!" We never speak of this. Did you really get scared of a cat? Shut up, a dog. Shut up! I didn't hear that. I didn't even see the little shit. Hey, he is not a little shit. He's a fluffy creature. The thing's abomination. No offense, honeys, but he is a cat. Will you be staying for dinner, or will you fight other battles? I'll stay because I need something to eat, but just keep that thing away from me. What about you, brother? I'll have to I'll see what I can do. Alright. This is when Midoriya walks off. I mean, this is when Omni-Man flies off. Huh. This is when William and Monoma look at him and realize he has a couple of wounds on him. Your wounds? Don't worry. Where I'm from, this is just a scratch. Ha! He is not wrong. You should have seen the creatures he fought when we were hunting. That scar right there, a giant fourth-dimensional space kraken whale. Kraken? Whale? Yeah, I faced worse monsters. Trust me. These are pretty much just where I'm from, boo-boos. To you guys, it's more fatal than a bullet to the head. Well, hopefully you don't take us to any planets that's fatal to us. We'll probably just take you to that one planet that's literally made of fluff. Oh yeah, I remember that planet. Yeah, that planet is harmless. As a matter of fact, the gravity there screams it's a fluffy pillow town. Well, mostly it's a town full of pillow people? Yeah, but we won't do that. How come? You're not space-proof. You can't survive in space. Right. Thanks for telling us. No problem. Many years has passed. Midoriya and Monoma, along with William, get married. Invincible Omni-Man and his family, mind you, in this one, Omni-Man did not do that little stunt that sees his wife as a pet thing. In this one, he actually does care about her, along with her son. William is a hero. As for Inko, she is pretty much in her room with shame that her own son and blood would do this. And they're now focusing on breeding. However, due to her being royal, she can't breed because the other males know the reputation. So pretty much, the Viltrumites left Earth alone because they never want to deal with the monster, or Izuku Midoriya, also known as the Diablo Lobo, the destroyer of Viltrumites, the Doom Bringer, the horsemen of death and war in their eyes. The battle monster. And that's it. That's been the one shot of what if Deku was Omni-Man's brother. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This has been Dunkle Dylan here, God of Chaos, and I will see you all in the next video.